Before the Kona Robe, I owned a Surly Crosscheck. I sold it a few years ago in order to save up for the Karate Monkey. This video is not about either of those bikes or why I rode them. You probably already know from the title of this video that yes, this video is about the Gilles Berthoud Solu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, so if you are French, or if French is a language you know, I apologize in advance. So, why did I mention the Crosscheck? Well, on that Crosscheck, there was times that I ran a Brooks Team Pro saddle. And boy oh boy did I love that saddle. Now on to my Kona Robe. When I was looking at buying this bike earlier this year, I had one priority in mind: comfort. That is why I ended up going with the Robe LTD, as it is a steel bike with 650B wheels. I wanted a bike that was gravel ready and ready to carry me for long days. All that being said, I kept the bike with its stock components for a good amount of time. Everything completely stock, and for the most part, it's worked out great. My only complaint comes from the saddle. I recently took a look at this picture of my Crosscheck, and one thing stood out: the Brooks saddle. I instantly remembered the comfort a leather saddle gave me. This led me to this purchase: the Gilles Berthoud Solu, exactly the same shape and form factor of the Galibier, minus the titanium rails. While this is not, and I repeat, is not a comprehensive review, it's more so a first impressions on the saddle. How does it ride out of the box? What does it feel like after 10 miles? After 20? I do live in northern Wisconsin, where it will inevitably snow, and the gravel bike will have to wait for next year to see any action. So why purchase a saddle at this time of year? The answer? Rollers or trainers. My thinking was, why buy a saddle in the spring and try to break it in on a long ride where you can suffer from chafing, discomfort, or more while it's breaking in and you may be miles away from home. Instead, break it in on your rollers or trainer. If you do have discomfort at all, you simply get off the bike and ta-da, you are home. So what do I think of it? Looks? Well, it looks amazing. As I mentioned before, I did own a Brooks, and this is a more quote-unquote race-oriented saddle, and while I don't take racing seriously, I do enjoy the design of a great-looking saddle, and come on, look at those rivets. Ride quality. There is something I love about leather saddles. It's hard to describe if you've never ridden one, but it's this perfect blend of smooth and slippery that other materials don't have. The movement of your legs on it just flows, whether you're wearing Lycra or jeans, they just work. As far as stiffness goes, well, it's stiff, like stiff. I didn't notice how stiff it was in the first 10 miles, but once I passed that, I started to feel it, if you know what I mean. I want to say this will break into a great performing saddle, I really do. And for my butt's sake, I hope it does. In fact, I'm pretty confident it will, but only time will tell. Expect a full review next spring when I've had it for a while and have put much more time on it. What about you guys? Have you tried out a Gilles Berthoud saddle? If so, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. If you found this video interesting or informative, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to see further videos like this one, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, remember to stay stoked on spokes.
Hey,